Hey, this is Dean. So today I wanted to review a entry-level sim racing cockpit that I've put together. So this whole thing cost me about $600 and everything was purchased through Amazon US website. So first we have the Placey Challenge, which was right around $250. The Thrustmaster T300 RS GT, which I got on the big sale they had a couple months ago, which this was $200. I think it's normally around $400. And then the Thrustmaster F1 style rim, which was $125. Then this mat I had to get this, because my floor is a little bit slippery, so it was kind of moving around a little bit. So the seat, first off, it's Alcantara, I believe it's called, this material. I own a Civic Type R, and this is the exact same material that my seats are made out of from Recaro. It's strong. It feels really comfortable. There's Velcro straps on the back here for lumbar support. There's another strap right here that goes across for the butt. And then there's another strap right here, well, actually two Velcros on the sides for the legs. So there is a lot of adjustability on this seat, so you can get it to where you're comfortable. On long sessions, I noticed I had to adjust these legs because they were up a little bit, but after a couple sessions, I got it dialed into where, for me, it is very, very comfortable. So a benefit of this chair is it's adjustable in height, I guess you could say. So you can go into like an F1 mode like I have right now, where it's kind of spread out. Or you can adjust these Velcro straps here, which are on either side, and then you can make it into like a GT mode. So getting in and out of it is really easy. There's a lock right here. You just unlock it. You put the wheel over. Right here is kind of like a little kickstand to make sure it doesn't topple over. And then you just sit into it. Then you put this down and then lock it into place. So some people have talked about that there's a lot of movement in it. It's hard to see. There is some like up and down movement, but you really don't feel it while you're racing. Side to side, once you're sitting in it, there really isn't any side to side. So as long as this is locked down, there really shouldn't be very much play. Then the pedals right here, this is adjustable, so you can move in and out depending on how tall you are. Really the only complaint that I have from this chair so far is that in F1 style, because this is flat, your ankle kind of has to go down quite a lot, where if this was elevated up, you wouldn't have that, you wouldn't get that fatigue from it. There is one other complaint. This strap right here, which holds it to this adjustable plate, at least for the Thrustmaster pedals, it's barely hanging on. I think it's only on the Velcro by maybe like a half inch or something like that. So it's just, it'd be nice if it was a little bit longer to just kind of get it better secure. It was really hard to actually get it to grip on. Okay, so I'll show you getting in the seat. So like I said, you just put it up and you just sit down. Close it up. And like I said, it's extremely comfortable. And I'll show you, I'll just take a little quick lap around. This is the Aussie circuit in Melbourne. So also this right here is just an iPhone and just a 3D printed bracket, and I'm using RS Dash, which gives you all real-time telemetry. So as you can see, you get your gears, you get your lap times. While you're racing, you'll get the whatever car is ahead of you, you'll get the gap and the car behind you gap. Your fuel, what lap you're on, what position, everything. So the force feedback feels, it feels great. You get a good sense of almost like G-force. You feel every little bump in the road. Yeah, it feels excellent. So as you can see, when you're going, there isn't any movement. It's very, very rigid. It feels excellent. Yep. So also on this F1 wheel, these buttons right here, these are all buttons that you can use in game. They're mappable. So in F1, you can map everything through here. I'll just show you. So these are all your buttons. So you can map anything to the different buttons on this wheel. These buttons in the middle, unfortunately, are they're just for aesthetics. And then these buttons are for the PlayStation button, option button, and screenshot. And this is a D-pad. This is also works with PC, obviously, and it's fully customizable. Yeah, so like I said, I'm actually absolutely loving this setup. Easy to get in, easy to get out. So originally I bought this because I wanted something that I could fold up and put away, because I live in Japan, so the space is quite limited. But I've actually haven't even put it away yet because I've been enjoying it so much. I'm just absolutely loving this setup. You know, there's much more expensive setups out there, but I don't know, when I see this one, it's so comfortable, and I don't plan on upgrading anytime soon. Unless a company would like me, to send me something to review, then, maybe then I'll step it up and get something new. But yeah, so that's been my totally unsponsored review of this seat. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Personally, I highly recommend this seat. I've heard people complain that this is just an overpriced folding chair or lawn chair, but to me, I think it's well worth the price. It's one of the cheapest cockpit setups you can get, and it's actually sturdy and it's extremely comfortable. And so far, it feels like it's very durable. So, all right, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.